Hey guys, Carl Schickert here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own fan page or business page on Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and get on my screen here real quick. Let's get right into it though. So you want to make sure you're on facebook.com, and you see the little plus sign on the top right hand side. You want to click on that little create button or little plus sign. And you can see this is where you can do pretty much everything that you want to do in Facebook, from posting, stories, rooms, pages, ads, groups, events, marketplace listings, and fundraisers. So the first thing you're going to do is go to pages. And immediately right here, it's going to allow me to start building my page. Okay. So I could actually come into here and also change my display to dark mode. And I can make it compact or uncompact. Okay. So here's where you're going to make the name of your page. It is required, a description isn't required. So I'm just going to put in here test page here. I'm going to put a category as education, and this is just a test for training, okay? And then you're going to hit create page. It's not going to take very long at that point. Move myself a little over to the right more. Test page was created. Now you can add an image. So the next thing they want you to do is add images, and they want you to add an image here. So on this side, you're going to be able to scroll down here and find a profile picture. First thing you're going to want to do is grab a profile picture. So I'll just come over here and hit Carl. See what kind of pictures pop up of myself here real quickly. There we go. Grab this picture right there. And then I can do a cover. Let's see what I have. Not too much. Let's see if this will cover right here. I'm just going to put the $2 bill on there. I might have to, and you can adjust it, it says right there, and hit save. All right, so it's that simple. Literally, I've got a page now completely built for Facebook. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do, and you absolutely need to have this, is a username. So you're going to click on here where it says username, and you're going to find a username. So test page business, okay? And okay, so that one's been taken, right? This username isn't available. So I'll do 121, click off of it. That's available. Now I can hit this create username. And done, all set. So now I have the username. And also you'll notice that on the top, there's a little slug right here. This is facebook.com/test-page-here-some numbers, okay? But now it's going to be this page, and I have this page here. So let's let it load up real quickly. So here it is. So now it's facebook.com/test-page-business121. Now that is now a fan page that is completely set up, ready to rock and roll. Now there is a couple of other things you can see in here I want to show you, but if you need to make any changes, you can go to more, and you can go over here and you can look through these and go to edit tabs. This is where you can edit your tabs. So maybe you want to add let's see here, you can do a event. So maybe I want to turn that one off. Reviews, maybe I want to turn that one off. Jobs, I want to turn that one off. Offers, I want to turn that one off. And now all of those tabs are done. Now I can also edit the current tab and find another tab that I might want to use for my business. They've got venues, business. Those are the two that are recommended. Maybe we'll use business, but then they have all these others that you can choose from as well. So if you're a restaurant, you want to pick restaurant. If you're a public figure, you're going to want to pick public figure. Let's just use business, and let's see, and then go to apply. And now this template has been changed. And if there's any groups associated with that, I can add that there. I'm going to turn that off. No jobs, no events, no reviews. And I'm going to turn off the offers as well. So now we have the offers and all that stuff set up. So that's that part there. Now, if you notice on the left, this is basically now all of your settings. So you have general messaging. So I'm going to go to page info. Here's where you can change your page info if you need to make any changes to your current page info. They've also added now these little QR codes that'll take people directly to your fan page to like your page, maybe in the physical world or something like that. If you have certain things that you charge for, you'd fill all that out. Here's the thing that I want to point out though, is the more information that you give Facebook, the more that they're going to actually reward you. So if your business is a service of some sort, make a really good description right here. Really think about the description. You do only have 255 characters, so it is a short, brief characters as well, okay? The other thing is they allow you to do, it says right here, up to 3, I believe. At least that's what they used to do. help people find your page by choosing categories that represent. In the past, they let you do 3. I don't know if they'll let you do more now because they've done a lot of changes, because this is very up to date. But you have education. I would add as many as you possibly can, okay? The more information you give them, the better. If you have a physical location, add that as well, because it could be a recommended in an area because of a geographics, okay? So definitely do that as well. If you have hours, add that as well if you're a local business or brick and mortar. Temporary service changes, so if you have any weird changes or anything that's going on, you can come back and change that as well. I would also fill out this privacy policy. You probably have a link to your private privacy policy. If you have products, additional information, you can do up to 50,000 characters on this additional information, 2,000 on products offers. So each of these, if you can fill out as much as you can, this one's something in Australia, so you probably don't have to worry about that. But these 3 things you want to fill out. Again, the more information you give Facebook, the better that they're going to do for you, okay? So that's it on that one. So I want to point this out. If you need to add anybody for page roles, you can add them here. You can make people an admin, an editor, a moderator, an advertiser, or an analyst, okay? It just depends. You might be bringing on an advertiser for your business. That's where you would add them as an advertiser. You might want to bring someone else that manages it for you, like a VA. That's when you'd bring them in as an admin or an editor. Ads, that's going to be in your ads stuff. The other thing I want to mention too is that you have Instagram. You're probably going to want to connect your Instagram account to this fan page. If you have a business page for your Instagram account, you want to connect it to your fan page as well. What will happen is you can actually make it to where your local business or your business, or if you're helping businesses with this, just teach them to post their stuff on Instagram, and then it'll actually share that with the page, the fan page or the business page as well. And they only have to just use Instagram to do it. And also, usually Facebook will reward you for doing it that way. So I do that. If you have a WhatsApp account, this is very big internationally, same thing. Add this to your page. The more stuff you give them, the better it's going to be. And I think that's really about it. Let me just check a couple of other things real quick. So all of this stuff here, this messenger stuff, Segmate, if you're using Segmate, we manage all of this stuff for you. So you don't have to do really anything with any of this stuff. Facebook does give you a very simplistic kind of bot setting where you can set up basically like a default message or hours and stuff like that. You don't have to mess with any of this though. If you have a Segmate account, there's no reason to mess with any of these things in that case. But if you don't and you just want to have an automated situation, you could have somewhat an automated, so they have automated responses right here, and it's going to take you to a few different options that you can set up. But here's the main thing that is not that great about this. It's not going to capture subscribers for you that you can market to later on. You can, but it's not going to be within a system that you control. It's going to be in Facebook's system. With Segmate, you can get like phone numbers, email addresses. You can do sequences and stuff like that. You can set tags to blast people for non-promotional messages. You could set up one-time notification requests. So a lot of things, a lot of good reasons why you'd want to make sure you have an app like Segmate connected to this, so that way you can capture information and market to people further and more beyond from what just Facebook allows you to do. So they let you do like an instant reply. We do that for you as well. Send confirmation. This might be a good one if you're doing jobs or something like that. You can have that one on. This one's a good one to do too, because we don't do this. Just have this turned on. Appointment reminders. If you're using the booking appointment CRM that is built in the back end Facebook, okay? So maybe you have that turned on. That's about it. Maybe page recommendations. If you have recommendations turned on, page not recommended, maybe you want to have that turned on. If you, it's turning itself off because I don't have that turned on. I turned it off in the tab. But if you have those on, it's a couple of cool things you can do there. Not a lot of other stuff. The other thing is you can also manage both Messenger inbox and Instagram inbox from here, and I'm sure pretty soon they'll have WhatsApp as well. And you can also manage comments and Instagram comments from here as well. And then again, here's all of your automated messaging. So I'm going to go back here again and just see if there's anything else that I should review with you. So I'm going to go back over here to more and just hit edit tabs and see it now change this. So I'm going to go check out advanced messaging and just check this out as well. We do all the whitelisting domains for you on Segmate, so you don't have to really worry about that too much. The handover protocol, you can make Segmate primary if you once you have it connected. That's a good idea to do as well. And then this right here where it says request features, one-time notification request, click that and hit confirm. You might want to read through this as well just to make sure you understand it. But basically, it's just going to allow you to do one-time notification request, which we set up inside of Segmate which allows us to send messages beyond 24 hours that are promotional. You could do non-promotional, but mainly you want to stay within 24 hours of last interaction. But after 24 hours, this is a feature that'll allow you to go beyond that, okay? And that's really about it. I think I've covered just about everything that you need to do in here. Just follow those directions, rewind this video if you need to, watch each section that I just went over, and we'll see you guys on the very next training. Take care.